video is sponsored by Squarespace. More on them in a bit.
I just came from outside and it is full on summer out there, folks. Feels like 35 degrees Celsius. I'll put the Fahrenheit counterpart there. I just went on a little walk and I'm already sweating. The hair is already frizzen. I forgot that my hair does this in the summer. I'm gonna have to work on finding a solution to that. Because the weather has really made a shift into summer, I really want to do some summer prep work and just kind of do the things that make me feel a little bit more confident during this time of year. Finished my work for the day and I just feel like having a little bit of a pamper session before dinner. The sun is out and the apartment's nice and glowy. I do want to tackle my nails because they look horrific because of that whole cleaning situation I did in last video. If you haven't watched that already, it's linked below. But before I get to that, I do want to moisturize. I have been loving using this Necessaire Duo. This is the Necessaire body lotion, which I've used a tub of this in the past. It is fragrance free, this one, and I love the fact that it's fragrance free because you can do additions to it and not have to deal with competing scents. So I use this in combination with the Necessaire the body serum, and you mix these two together and it's just a great moisturizing, hydrating experience. You could even dry brush before you do this as a way of exfoliating. I really like the dry brush on the leg. Grabbing my moisturizer, start with that, and then I go in with the pump of the serum, mix it together and lather. Make sure I get my hands, my elbows, my armpits, and there we go. I really try my best to maintain an exfoliation slash moisturizing routine though during the summer because I'm doing a lot of shaving on my body and I feel like if I don't keep up with that maintenance then I run into more issues with ingrown hairs or even like cutting myself. I nicked myself the other day when shaving and I just feel like if I'm dry, it creates more opportunity for that skin to just get nicked. Don't I look super hydrated? I look the same, I know. Anyways, that's done. This nail polish system by OPI, which I will link below, it's a 3-step system, is incredible though. I know my nails are really chipped right now, but this I put on 2 weeks ago and it's still like on there. It's passable despite the fact that I did so much cleaning and hand heavy stuff this week. I'm realizing this might be a little odd to be doing in my kitchen, but I will be cleaning the counter afterwards. Have no fear. Aside from the fact that like getting your nails done can be costly, and if I'm just getting regular nail polish, it does tend to chip, so I'm not sure if I always see the value in doing that on the reg, although treating yourself is always something fun to do. But I actually do enjoy painting my own nails. I find it's an opportunity for me to focus on something that's not like a screen, because even if I do have a show on in the background, a podcast playing or whatever it is, like it's something tactile and it's fun to kind of get lost in that. At least I find it fun. And although it might sound silly, I do feel like when I have my nails done, I just feel a little bit more put together, ready to go out into the world. I really like that look. I also, whenever I'm doing this process, I think about my grandmother in Portugal right now, because whenever she's down, I'll do her nails for her and she has like one of these sticks and I make sure I buff them out, and it's just a moment for us to be like quiet and bond, because obviously we don't speak fluently the same language. We make it work, but it's through those like self-care activities that I feel like we get an opportunity to share experiences. So she's always on my mind when I'm painting my nails or when I'm doing my eyebrows. I'm going in with the first step. Hey, now I'm going in with the color. I hope I don't embarrass myself in front of you guys. A craving for dessert, but I don't want to make anything too crazy, so I'm going to follow this single serving chocolate chip cookie recipe that makes I think 2 cookies. I tried doing one of these a couple days ago and it didn't turn out so well, so I'm trying a new recipe and hoping for the best. Got my butter. You're on the brown sugar. Sorry. It's funny. Oh my gosh, and then 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar. You're also on that. Let's just transfer you here. Just slowly but surely going down. This is how I'm creaming together my butter and sugar, so I'm just patting it down. In the oven they go. I only made 2 little cookies, but I still am left with a mess. What's that all about? Oh my god, I do this every time. Those are so overdone. No. We shall see. This is what the cookie looks like. Already I like it better than the one I made the other day because these are way more flat. The other ones were super cakey. That's a cookie. Turn on the living room, please. Okay. cousin is very excitingly getting married this month, but I do not have an outfit for it. So I just went out to go try a couple stores and had no luck. So I think I actually have to go back to the Eaton Center and take another look. This is the same family that I went to the wedding a few weeks ago with, so I can't even reuse the same dress. But I'm back home and I'm gonna open a few packages before I go there. One of which is an Abercrombie order, because if something doesn't work out, I can just take it directly to the store there. I have this romper piece, which I have to see if when I try it on, if this fits. Like this brown strapless moment. I really like dresses or rompers in the summer because even right now I'm wearing jeans and it's just starting to get hot out and I'm getting uncomfy. And then there's also this green one, which I hope is cute. So let's try it on. Okay, so here is the first fit. I can't tell. I'm gonna have to sit on this one for a bit. Let me know what you think. I feel like I've been extra critical with clothing lately. Like I really just want to make sure that I love a piece. I do really like these new shoes though that I picked up. I haven't worn them out, so I'm not being gross by wearing them in my apartment. But they're by Linterval, which is I believe a Montreal company. And I think these are the perfect summer shoe. It's very neutral. I like the fact that it's a nude, a little bit darker than my skin tone, so as I tan, hopefully I can get closer to this color, because right now I'm super pale. And they're really comfy. I think this dress just convinced me that I need to take the other one back, because I think this one is so much nicer. You want to know my one concern though, as I analyze this piece, is this ruching. I just wonder how it'll hold up. So I already feel like it's kind of looking a little wonky. Shape wise though, I will say like this is exactly what I like defined on my body, is like this part of my waist. Seeing this fold and no fold here. Do you see how it does that? Can you give me your thoughts on this? Does this part of the neckline look odd to you?
In the front, it's not sitting well.
It's unfortunate because I really like the shape of it.
The style of it is really cute and like fantastic, but it's just the material.
If I'm already noticing that, like,
yeah, it's too bad because like the color scores. Yeah, but you're right. Like that material will just get.
It'll ruin. Okay, so I'm not being overly nitpicky.
No, you're not.
I've been using Squarespace for nearly 3 years to run my blog, CaitlinDeSilva.com, and one of the reasons I love using it so much is because of how simple it is to create and maintain a pleasing to the eye website. Squarespace has so many great templates geared for whatever topic you're interested in posting about: interior design, fashion, photography, music, art, and more. And each template can be personalized to fit your own unique design taste and branding. As you're putting things together, you can see your site in web and mobile mode, so you can ensure your site looks exactly how you want it to look on any device. You can also easily add features like search engines to your site so all your readers can easily find what they're looking for. Whether you're wanting to start a new hobby or make a step up in your career and you still haven't given Squarespace a try for yourself, then consider today to be the day you head to squarespace.com for a free trial and use the URL squarespace.com/Caitlin'sCorner to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain when you're ready to launch.
Big news, guys. I found a dress yesterday for this wedding. Thank goodness. The stress of not having a dress and a looming event is unmatched. I ended up lucking out at the Bay. I feel like the Eaton Center at the Bay has like a pretty decent dress section, so there's some hidden gems that you can find in there, and the two dresses I actually was debating between were both not available on the Bay's website, so I'm not sure why the website didn't have the stock that was in store, but I was pleasantly surprised that I was able to figure that out. I also made the returns to Abercrombie, by the way, so I felt really good about that. The only other thing that I got were some new t-shirts from Uniqlo. So I have this black t-shirt from Uniqlo that I wear a lot. If you've ever seen me in a black tee, it's this black crew neck t-shirt from Uniqlo. That's actually the second black shirt I've owned in them in that same style. I've repurchased it because I lost my first one, but I have washed it endlessly. It looks brand new every time, and it's just a really good quality t-shirt. It's stiff enough that it drapes nicely too. You can tuck it in and it's not super bulky. All around big fan. So I went to go see what other colors they have, and they had this blush pink, which I think will pair really nicely with jean shorts, and this wonderful green color. It's not olive green. I don't, is it sage? I just think against tan skin, this will look really great. Just in general, I don't own a ton of t-shirts, so I think these are great finds, and they're $19.90 each, like less than 20 bucks, which I think is impeccable for the quality of shirt. And then I also decided to try this new style. This is the women mini short sleeve t-shirt, and I got this in gray. I also went to Indigo because they were having a 25% off sale. I didn't buy any books or really anything too significant, but what I did get I think is great. One, I got another bottle of my favorite hot sauce, the pineapple habanero one. They're a company that makes hot sauce in Thunder Bay, Ontario, so that's really cool. I used it on everything. It's so good. That pineapple flavor really comes through. Then I got a lemon silicone ice cube cube tray because I think these will look really cute in summer beverages. Whenever I go to shows, I try and bring my regular glasses because I need glasses for distance, but I don't want to take my bulky glass case all the time. So I just saw this one by the checkout. So you put your glasses in there and it just kind of protects them from being scratched. And I thought this was a cool little pattern. It says, well, looky here. And I like the fact that it's distinct enough that when it's in my bag, I'll easily be able to spot it, because I feel like glasses too are like keys, where I'm constantly asking myself, do I still have my keys? Do I still have my glasses? Do I still have my phone? Phone, glasses, keys. Always the question. It Cosmetics also decided to send me their waterproof mascara. It's the Superhero Mascara. It's 24-hour wear, meets 20 times more lash volume. Thank you, It Cosmetics Canada, for sending that my way. Waterproof mascara really hits in the summer when you're sweating or swimming. Let's see what the brush looks like. Ooh, I do like that style. I don't know why I'm smelling it. Mascara never smells great. Last thing I have to open is a Shoppers Drug Mart order. It's so long since I made this order that I forget what I even bought. I think I had to replace my makeup remover. That is right, I've got 2 bottles of my favorite makeup remover. Got these because they were on sale and I've officially run out. Actually, during Christmas, my mom got me, I think like 2 packets of the double pack. I haven't needed makeup remover since Christmas and we're now in June. So I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I have to buy that thing. I don't just always have endless bottles around, so now I'm stocked up again. I also got a new serum from Coco Kind. This is the Ceramide Barrier Serum. A blend of 5 ceramides and squalene support. A blend of 5 ceramides and squalene. A blend of 5 ceramides and squalane support the skin barrier. A blend of 5. I'm a reader. A blend of 5 ceramides and squalane support the skin barrier and help reduce moisture loss. Lactic acid increases absorption while beta glucan hydrates, leaving skin soft and soothed. Again, another thing that was on sale and I've been eyeing. I'm excited to try integrating that into my skincare routine. Another serum I got was from La Roche-Posay. This is the Hyalu B5 Eye Serum. I've gotten this serum before sent to me for the face and I love that serum, but I was very intrigued because this is a new product specifically for the eyes and I'm not really using any specific eye treatment that's exciting me right now. Oh, the dropper, do you see what's happening here? It has like a metal ball for application. I love it when bottles come with squeezer, the dropper separately. It makes me feel like I'm doing a science experiment before I open the first one. I also decided to get the Drunk Elephant Proteini Polypeptide Cream. I've gotten this one before, and of this one and the other moisturizer they have, I prefer this one. If you are Canadian though and you have a PC Optimum's loyalty card, I highly recommend buying a lot of your skincare that you can at Shoppers. For example, they were doing an offer where if you spent 150 bucks, you get 50,000 points, which translates to $50 of points. That is huge, especially because then they occasionally have those spend your points events where you get more dollars for your points than usual. So I always like to save my points until I get to like 200,000 so that I can redeem it for the extra. I think it's like 200,000 can be redeemed for $300 instead of 200. And it worked out really nicely because this was on sale, this was on sale, this I think was on sale. Especially these days, if you're gonna spend money, I think it's always worth investing a little time into figuring out where you can stretch out your dollar the most, because we are in inflationary times. We've been thrust into shorts and dress season and I quickly realized that I am looking so pale. I don't want to tan with the natural sun because I want to protect my skin. I've used like tanning products, like tanning lotions, like the Jergens Firming Tan Lotion. I think is really great for giving you like a really subtle, gradual color. But I wanted to instead try an actual tanner that you leave on your body and then wash off. This is the one by Bondi Sands. It's the Aero Aerated Self-Tanning Foam. And would you believe, speaking of Shoppers, that when I was there a couple weeks ago, all of the Bondi Sands self-tanners were on sale, except this one. So my curious mind was like, oh, that's strange that everything from this brand's on sale, but there's no sale tag on this. Well, I went to go check the price. It was $10. So I got not 1, but 2 bottles because in my head, this is gonna be the best thing ever. So strange. It must have just been a weird store specific clearance, because when I went on the website, it was listed at not full price, but like pretty equivalent to the other sale prices that were going on for the brand. But for $10, I can take a gamble. I have to apply this and then let it sit for 6 hours and then wash it off. I'm obviously not gonna be able to do this all on camera, but See, that's intimidating. Oh my God, that is dark. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to go do this off camera because I think I'm gonna have to get very unclothed right now. I put the self tanner on and I just kind of have to wait for it to develop. It was fairly easy to apply. I don't know how it's gonna be streak wise. Like I didn't notice any glaring streaks. Now I've got a meeting with the fam. I put on a brown t-shirt that I feel like can handle some tanning transfer.
How was your day yesterday? I saw you exploring the city.
It was good. I went dress shopping. I finally found something, so that was good.
These are the tanning results. I'm not sure if you can tell from this angle. It's not super intense, but I do feel like I got a pop of color. So I feel like you can see it's very glowy. Really love it. Big success. Would recommend. I mean, I guess I have to see how this wears off, so maybe I'll hold off on recommendation, but I definitely see myself a day or two before that wedding I have later this month because this will just make, I think, the dress pop. I want to hear your self-tanning tips in the comment section down below. Thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. There's a link in the description box below that you can click and get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain, so make sure you do just that. I'll see you all soon with a new one. Toodles!
I got love, love.